Pam Geyer with Living Hipp. I actually am sitting in the spot where I watched the Pope be announced, which was pretty exciting. When I saw it, social media is amazing because I saw that the white smoke had left the Sistine Chapel, and we have a new Pope. And what I'd like to do is to take that situation and talk about, well, what does that mean with Living Hipp? What can we derive from this? I posted today that a new Pope means hope. So hope with the Pope. And I guess that what resonates, I loved watching the excitement of everyone, the promise of something even better, the mystical nature of it's almost majestical, the role of the Pope. I'm not here to talk about Catholicism in any way. I am a Catholic. I've actually grown up Catholic, but I consider myself more of a Christian. Don't always make it to the Catholic Church because I don't always believe in everything. And I'm sure many of you can agree with that. And I don't want to get into this religion conversation. But I do want to take the opportunity to talk about spirituality and faith and belief. Living Hipp is having faith. You know, a big foundation of Living Hipp is having faith, having spirituality, believing. For me, it's believing in God. But I'm determined that all girls and all people deserve to live Hipp. So Living Hipp is not just for Christians, even though I have Christian beliefs. It's for everyone, because I really believe that God does not look at us with a religious label. He doesn't look at, Christian or Catholic or Jewish. There's no, I believe in his eyes there is no breakdown. I know that some friends of mine have more of a Buddhist. Actually, I believe I'm a Christian with Buddhist tendencies. I'm definitely a strong Christian, but I love some of the Buddhist beliefs in terms of compassion and patience, open-mindedness. I think I'd like to see some Christians grab onto a little bit more of that, less judgment. And I know, I don't want to put down, everybody has different beliefs. And I think what's important, what I saw today at the Vatican and what I saw across the country and what I saw on Facebook today was this universal love, this universal excitement about this moment in time, this historical event, this, selecting a leader that is a leader of the biggest, organization in the world, and someone who will work with the Dalai Lamas and everyone and come together regardless of labels. And I think we need to practice more of that. So Living Hipp is not just, it's nice to have your own belief, and I think that's important. And my point is not that we shouldn't have our own belief systems. My point is that we should accept other belief systems. That's my point. And I want to take this opportunity with the new Pope. There is hope to see over the labels, see over the differences, and just really respect one another for our beliefs. And I think more importantly, to find the faith in your heart. I saw a post today on Facebook for someone who could care less, and I understand not everybody has the same belief system, but faith is an amazing thing. My husband reminded me today, Pam, I'm going to give you advice that you tell me all the time. Hand it over to God. So anyhow, I just want to encourage you in this time of, this historical time for you to go deep in your heart for your faith. I think as humans, we go there when we need it. Like if there's a tragedy going on, or if there's, if we lose someone, which is important. That's what faith helps us do. I want to encourage you to go into your heart on a daily basis. Have a conversation with God. You don't need to worry about religion. And I'm Catholic, but I don't do any of that stuff because I practice more outside of the church, to be honest with you. I practice every day. I talk to God all day long. He's like, Pam, will you please be quiet? Enough of you. Go show me. Anyhow, this is Pam Geyer. I am just sharing with you in a moment that I thought was beautiful. I'm so touched by it. He is just so adorable. St. Francis. It just... I love his heart, and I think we're headed for some beautiful things. So I want to speak to an audience that has a strong faith in God. I lock arms with you. And if you're watching this and you don't have as strong of a faith, that's okay. Find just a mustard seed. That's all you need. And you don't need to be religious and, perfect. And no, none of that. Just find it in your heart to believe that there's something bigger than you that has your back and is cheering you on, just like I am. Pam Geyer, cheering you on for faith, belief, and knowing that God